of the things that we look around at this point in time are still unconnected. As you connect these devices to the network, to the information network, the potential that you will have in front of us in terms of business value is just tremendous. In fact, we have various estimates of what's the business value at stake. Our estimates at Cisco is that the business value at stake as you connect these devices on the network by 2020 is about $14 trillion. In India, we've done some significant amount of study about what's the business value at stake in India as an economy alone. And our estimate is that that number is of the order of about $300 to $400 billion. That's the business value at stake. That doesn't mean that one company is going to make that money. That just means that that's the type of economic value that you can unleash if you actually do the right thing in terms of using some of the sensor technologies, creating the information and the deep visibility into processes and systems, and harnessing that information to create business models and services around it for society, for companies, and for people at large. Now, we actually call this entire network of sensors, of connectivity devices, of the network itself or the internet, and the information that gets carried over, and the cloud where most of this information is going to get processed, as not just Internet of Things, but we call it Internet of Everything. There's a subtle difference between the two. Internet of Things is about things getting connected to the network and the network connecting it to the cloud. Internet of Everything is about data, process, people, and things. So it's not just the data or just the thing that's important. The data created by that thing is essentially very, very important. The frequency with which this data gets emitted is very important. How that data gets processed in a centralized or a distributed fashion is important. What are the processes by which actually you aggregate this particular information? And what are the business processes that you can overlay on top of it is important. So data, process, people who consume this information, and things put together is a large system which we can call Internet of Everything.